Sue, it's been really great having you at the 7th Annual Housing Technology Conference. Now, there's one question I really need to ask you. Where do you get your energy from?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, maybe I was just born with it. I'm not sure. I'm very excited about making change happen, I guess, and change for the better for lots of people. And I think coming from my disadvantaged background, basically, and seeing how technology and education have really changed my life and my family's life is kind of, that excites me every day. And I'm very passionate about helping to make change happen, positive change for as many people around technology around the world as I can.
How did you become a computer scientist?
Well, I guess I was good at maths at school. I was a bit geeky. I left school at 16, actually. I didn't go back into education until I was about 26, 27. But then I did a maths course at college, and then a computing degree, and then a PhD in software engineering.
You say that your way out of the hand life dealt you by immersing yourself in education. Do you think it's important to get more women in technology?
Yeah, absolutely, because I think from various points of view, really. So I think technology is a great empowerer, and I really see how it's helped me. But, it's incredible how just a small amount of technology understanding can really help to, it's kind of like, being in a house with all the windows shut, I think. And if you can teach people just basic technology, things like, a bit of coding and a bit of web design and social media and stuff, it's kind of like they're in a house and then you open the windows for them and they can see outside, whereas previously they couldn't. And so now it's because technology helps us to be part of a whole kind of global community. It's like you're opening the windows and doors to the world for them, really. So, it's very empowering.
Now, you've won numerous amount of awards. What's the one that you're most proud about?
Well, I guess if you count it as an award, the OBE, I mean, I still can't believe that I've got that, really. So to be in the Queen's Honours list New Year this year was just incredible. I mean, it's like a life goal, I suppose. I wasn't really sure that was a life goal, but as soon as I knew that I'd got an OBE, I was just like, I've wanted this my whole life, so I'm just delighted. And I love the fact that it's for technology and the stuff that I've done around technology. So that kind of brings together all of the work that I've done, with tech mums and empowering mums, but also with Bletchley Park and social media, and also, my teaching in technology. So, yeah, I'm just so proud of that.
As a former council tenant, what do you think the current housing associations could do to improve the quality of everyday life for residents?
Well, look, I think if they can enable people to either, just basically get online or to understand basic technology, they can really empower tenants or residents to be able to use that technology in whatever way is appropriate for them. So technology and education completely empowered me to change my life and my family's life and bring us out of poverty. And I just think that it's, it just opens the whole world up to you, and there's just so many possibilities out there for everyone to achieve their own potential.
Your talk this morning really got a fantastic round of applause, and it resonated with a lot of the audience. Did you find it interesting to get some of the feedback from the people in the audience?
It seems like a group of people that really, really care and really, really want to make a difference and are trying to work out the best way to do that. So, yeah, absolutely. It was a great audience.
You clearly love your work, and you're seen as very inspirational. How would you advise young people today in their approach to life and work?
Key thing for me is to follow your passion. Really, really go for what gets you excited and what you think is the thing that you can contribute to the world. I think the way I was brought up to not so much trust my own judgment, but to go with the judgment of my elders. And I think some of the time that was probably wrong. I should really have trusted my gut instincts and gone along with what I thought was the right thing for me. As kids, of course, you need to do what you're told by your parents and be respectful to people, but at the same time you shouldn't let that kind of crush what's kind of like, if you've got a burning passion inside you, you should trust what you feel is the right thing to do too. Listen to that voice, don't not listen to it.
You're very passionate and you're a social entrepreneur. Can housing associations make a difference in this area? And what do you think are their drivers?
Well, I really think they can. I mean, so as a housing association, you're providing properties for people to live in. And of course, if the people that are your tenants are happier and more productive and more successful, then surely that's better for you. I really think that if housing associations can help to even just give basic education around technology and the ability to be able to use technology to get online, easily and within their budget, then I think you can open up doors for tenants that can help them get into a better life, I guess. And then, of course, that's better for you as a housing association too.
Who are the people that have helped you along your journey? Who've helped you and inspired you?
So many people, probably hundreds and hundreds of people. So I've had lots of mentors, and I really encourage people to find mentors, people that are kind of where you want to be in, say, 5 or 10 years' time, whose kind of personality resonates with you. I think it's really important to have mentors. So I've had some great people really helping me. But also I'd say more recently, people on Twitter, I mean, I'm probably addicted to Twitter, but I would really say that through social media, I've just met so many amazing people who have really, really helped. And with for instance, the Bletchley Park campaigning, I mean, it was basically the people on Twitter that made a massive difference. Again, I love the way that technology connected me to those people. It really took it to another level, I guess.
You're now involved in advising the government. What do you hope that the government's digital services will bring to the public sector and of course, housing associations?
Well, that's a good question. We haven't had our first meeting yet, so it's quite hard to answer. I mean, I'm always in there championing the people that I guess come from my background. Of course, I care about everybody, but I think particularly coming from a disadvantaged background, kind of the world treats you differently than if you're not really. And so my aim will be to make sure that everyone, no matter who they are, life is improved by what we do.
Who's the person or persons who most inspire you?
It's really hard to say one person. I mean, lots of people inspire me. So I would really say there's some amazing technology role models, women that I really look up to. People like Megan Smith, who's the US CTO. She's an incredible woman and doing incredible things with technology education in the US. Just all the people around me, really. People on Twitter inspire me every single day, and I'm on Twitter quite a lot every single day. So I get a lot of inspiration from people that I know on Twitter too.
And finally, have you enjoyed your time at Housing Technology?
I've had a lovely time, thank you very much. It's a very relaxed and friendly environment, and everyone that I've talked to is obviously enjoying their time here, and it's been wonderful, thank you.
Sue, it's been great having you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.